Konosuba Fantastic Days has officially closed, but not everything will be lost because we still have the offline version for the JP version, and I can confirm now it doesn't require VPN. So in today's video I want to talk about what is in the offline version, what is not in the offline version, and of course how you can get the offline version right now as well. I'm Katsuma Gaming, let's get right into this. And first things first, I really want to emphasize what is in the offline version and what is not in the offline version, because there's a lot of confusion there and people like, hey, I need to get the offline version right now and stuff like that. And the offline version is mostly a way to view Konosuba Fantastic Days asset. There is no fully functional combat in this game, no login campaigns and no gacha, so it's mostly just an asset and story viewer. It still has some cool things that I want to show here, but that's the general gist of it, right? So if you only care about, hey, I want to play the game for the combat and stuff like that, or the gacha, that is gone. You will no longer be able to do it. There is a GitHub repo around floating that apparently can make an offline server for the Konosuba Fantastic Days app, and I might try to look into it and see if I can bring the game back, and some other people are also looking into it, so maybe some stuff is coming there. But for now, especially if you have no idea about programming, I would just stay away, because even though it has some good progress, it's not fully done, it's not fully functional, it has a lot of restrictions, so I don't think it's worth for you checking out unless you really want to dig into it, right? So that's that. But now let's check out what is actually in the game. First things first, of course, we have our home screen with multiple characters that we can put in there. And similar to the JP version, we can switch through here to see their spine model and, you know, watch their animations, which is kind of cool. And of course, to go to their normal character avatar, where you can also change the background depending on, you know, each character. So for example, I have random ones, so it might take a bit, but for example here, Catch Ryan Maiden Yun automatically actually has the proper background set, which was kind of cool. Forbidden Kazuma also had it set, so some are set, but you can still change it if you want to. So all the backgrounds and everything is unlocked in there, and which is also cool is, of course, every unit is there. It doesn't matter if you had a JP account or not. All the units are there to select, to put in there, to view them, including the JP stuff with Rain. Of course, what is not in there, which is important, is no collaboration units. So no Subaru, no Emilia, no Ram, whatever. Also no Aqua and Emilia outfit. All of these collaboration costumes and stuff are sadly gone, so you can no longer view them. But everything else besides that is there, which is cool. Now let's look at the different tabs real quick before we click on the home menu. So we have here the normal character stuff where you can actually listen to the character's voice lines. Right now it is bugged that if you click on a character you get knocked out, but there you should have your normal view of the live 2D model where you can, you know, listen to the voice lines, maybe also still see the information like birthdays and stuff like that is there. And then we have the second page, which is like a glossar. So first up, of course, we have all the characters that you can look on. We go to that in a second. We have the enemy viewer, so all the enemies are in here, all the way from top to bottom, including, of course, the last Daniel fight. And you can even view their models here and see them in, you know, idle movement, I guess. I'm not sure if they are eventually attacking or if they do some other stuff. I haven't fully looked through everything. I think like one enemy did something specific, so you know, maybe there's more to it, but so far, you know, if I click on it, it's gone. So that's that. Same for the assists. All the assists are here. You can play the animation to still see it. Even hear the voice line, so that's kind of cool. Even still see what effect it had in the game. We have the fame trade stuff, which is nice that we can still see it. We have the inventory with all the items that ever exist in the game, including all the specific gacha tickets. So cool to see the overview of everything here, but not too much to it. Same thing for the weapons and earrings. All of them are here. You can, you know, click on them, view them, see the stats, which characters they could be used on besides the collaboration units. And we have, of course, all the special images that you can view again. We have all the music videos, including, which is really cool, that I didn't expect them, the introduction videos for all the characters, including the Fez unit. So you can see all the introduction for all the characters here. Fez, Aqua, Forbidden Aqua, Forbidden Wiz, Megumin, Chris, Yun, Cecily, Kazuma, Leah, and Darkness are all in there. So that's a great way to document those videos. I was really scared about that. Here you can see all the panel missions that we had with all the, you know, special artwork, which is kind of cool. You know, also they show what the stuff actually gave. So for example, the Crimson Demon thing where we got the eye patch Megumi from the April Fool's, same with the frog thing. So it's a nice trip to nostalgia, right? Background music that you can actually either choose the music or actually change to the background music, and a list of all the banners that ever exist, like the profile banners, not gacha banners, right? So yeah, that is pretty much everything that is in the first step. This I can see are just shortcuts to everything. So for example, if we're going to character things, you just click here and you go in there. There's one more thing though for this version, and that is the animation viewer. And with that, I mean the following. So let's, for example, select a unit that most of you don't know. Where is she? There she is, Forbidden Darkness. You haven't seen Forbidden Darkness in the game. Unless you played the Darkness. Can you please be quiet? Thank you. Unless you have actually, you know, played the JP version. So if you want to know what she looked like, what she felt like somewhat, you can click on this big button here and you go into battle with you. But it is a dummy battle mode. So you can see the ulti slowly fills up. You have all the ultis there. Well, ulti Vunch, because the animations are the same. So you can use her basic, see it hitting, you can use her skill, see it hit, which is kind of cool. I don't know if there's like a speed up thing. I haven't seen it yet, but like you can view the animations, see her cool triple hit, and of course then play the cool ulti animation. So like all of these can be viewed and are there. There's also the thing to play the victory animation. We click on the button here, we go back into the battle. Same thing for the fainting animation. So if you want to faint her, press that button and she's going to her knees. You can even, which is kind of cool, play the wave transition animation, where she runs to the next wave. It doesn't matter a lot because like if you go to wave 3 and then press the wave button again, you just come back to the first wave. As you can also see, the enemy doesn't take damage, you also don't take damage. There's a button to like lower your HP to, you know, get the other expression of the character. So for example, now the Blush Darkness, because she's happy that she's hurt. I think this is just for like the animations, but that adds pretty much everything that is in here. You can also change the background to have different battle stages, which is, I guess, nice, but like I wish really we could make a team of 3 units. We could choose the enemies, we can make fully functional ways with HP defense stats that we can actually battle. Right now this is nice to view the stuff, but that's pretty much all there is to it. Yeah, that was pretty much everything for the first and main app. And to be honest, that's the most cool app that we have from the bunch of 5. The other 4 are sadly just story viewers. I want to show it here again. First app is just for the main story. That's it. Second app is just for first half of the events. We have the Darkness app for the other half of the events. And last but not least, we have the Leah app, where we have the character stories, which is nice that we have them saved up. We have the anime recap for season 1, 2 of the movie, and of course we have the banner stories, and we have the special stories, like first, fourth, second, third, fourth anniversary stories, the birthday lines, everything in there. And yeah, that's nice to have. So nothing of that is lost. The only stories that are lost are the JP collab stories. Luckily, I recorded everything of those, so they are not lost. And of course, for the global site, I recorded the collabs that existed in the global site in English, and they will also come to my YouTube channel. So again, nothing of that will be lost, but it will take a while for me to actually upload all of these videos, including my remaining summon videos. I have like a huge backlog of videos now to upload. So yeah, that's all of that. Now let's talk about how you can actually get these applications. And the most simple way is have a Japanese Google Play account. There are tutorials out there how you can do it. So, you know, if you want to go with that way, aka the safe way, that's probably the best you can do. Same for iOS, by the way. Should work the same. I don't even know if there are other app stores that allows you to download other iOS apps besides the official one. So if there's something, let me know in the comments down below. You can potentially also download the iOS file and install it manually. I'm not familiar with iOS, so this is just my expectations, but there's that. Second option that you have is QOApp. It doesn't have the new update yet in there. It still shows the old application, but in theory, you can already download this and from that point update to the other application potentially, or download the update whenever it's in QApp out. But that's like another safe way. You need to make an account for it to use it, but it's doable and it's kind of safe because they'll let you cite. And the last page that I can somewhat recommend is this page here, aka APK Pure. If you actually search for Konosuba Fantastic Days JP, you should see a Japanese text popping up, like under ORL, like actually do it the proper way. Like if we go back to Google, I search Konosuba Fantastic Days JP APK. APK link is here with the Japanese text. If you go to it, you see already that's the updated version. So this is like the asset viewer that I showed, the first application. And if you want the others, just go to Samsap, and here you can see the other ones down below to download. It's an APK file, or APKX file, I think. So you potentially need to extract it and then install it, depending on if your device is compatible with APKX or not. There's also, I think, actual APK Pure app that you can install that helps you with the installing process, if that is what you prefer. So if you know a little bit more about installing apps from third-party sites, I feel like going with that one first, or like that is right now the only other option that I can recommend. If you want to wait for an easier option, it's wait for the Q app to update to have it. So you just need to install the app, make an account, and then click on download, install it. You might need to give access to the app to install applications, but that's like the only thing, and then you're done. But the best way would of course be to make a JP account for that. So yeah, they are like the three options that I would recommend right now. If there are other sites that you can trust, feel free to share them, but I can only share what I know, I trust, and these are like the only few pages that I've used so far to get stuff. But yeah, that's everything in that regard. I really hope we eventually get an update to let me lower the volume a bit. We hope we get an update to actually make a battle mode into this version. That would be cool. Like the moment we can make custom arenas, stuff like that, there is actually replay value, even though it sucks that we don't have the collaboration units, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think that's everything that I want to share here right now. Tomorrow, if everything goes according to Sekaku means plan, I want to drop a video where I show you how you can get all of these assets on your PC or your phone without needing these apps. So if you only care about the static images, you don't care about the live 2D models, you don't care about the spy models, there is a way to get all the assets in the game to your phone pretty easy, aka through my GitHub. So if you haven't seen already, wait for tomorrow's video. If you have seen it already and don't know how to use it, I will explain it tomorrow as well. And if you have already seen it and downloaded it, I'm gladly I could help with that. So yeah, that's all I have to share for now. If there are more updates regarding a global offline version, regarding actual fan server and stuff like that, I will keep you guys up to date. So make sure to like, subscribe, and follow for that. Otherwise, I hope this video helped it out. Again, if you did, like, subscribe, and yeah, have fun with the offline version. Thank you again, Konosuba Fantastic Days, for everything you've done for us. And yeah, see you all in the next videos, which should be more main story. Again, tomorrow the asset downloading thing of the GitHub repo, and afterwards also the final summon sessions of both JP and Global, and the remaining other summon sessions that I had from while the game was still running and not end of service was announced should all come probably next month somewhere. I try to put a few there in between to have some nostalgic flashbacks for my Konosuba fans out there. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.